Hello and welcome back to Talk Sophia. I'm Emma,
And I'm Jack.
and we are here to help you improve your conversational English in a fun and natural way. Our goal is to teach you real English that you can actually use in everyday life. Not textbook English, but the English that native speakers really use.
Exactly. We want you to feel confident when you speak English. And today's topic is really important.
Today, we're going to talk about how to express your feelings in English. This is so useful because feelings are a big part of communication.
Yes, and sometimes it's hard to express feelings even in your native language, so learning how to do it in English is really valuable.
We're going to have a natural conversation about feelings, teach you useful vocabulary, and give you phrases you can use right away.
So, if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us continue making these videos for you.
And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson.
All right, Emma, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get started.
So, Emma, how are you feeling today?
Oh, that's a perfect question for today's topic. I'm feeling really good today, actually. I'm energetic and excited because we're talking about something I find really interesting.
That's great. I'm feeling pretty good too, but I'm also a little tired. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh no, why not? What happened?
Well, I watched a movie before bed, and it was a scary movie, and then I kept thinking about it and I couldn't fall asleep.
Oh, Jack, you know you shouldn't watch scary movies before bed. That always happens to you.
I know, but I thought this time will be different, but it wasn't. I felt nervous and anxious all night.
See, that's already a great example for today's lesson. You used 3 feeling words: tired, nervous, and anxious. That's perfect.
Huh, I didn't even realize that. So what did you do this weekend, Emma?
Well, on Saturday, I met my friend Sarah for coffee. We hadn't seen each other in a long time, so I was really happy to see her. We talked for almost 3 hours.
3 hours? Wow, you must have had a lot to talk about.
We did. She told me about some problems she's having at work, and she felt frustrated. So I listened and tried to help her feel better.
That's nice of you. Did it help?
I think so. She said she felt relieved after talking about it. Sometimes you just need to share your feelings with someone.
That's so true. Actually, that's a perfect example of why today's topic is so important. When we can express our feelings clearly, we connect better with other people.
Exactly. Speaking of feelings, I think this is the perfect moment to start our main conversation about how to talk about feelings in English.
Let's do it.
So, Jack, let's start with the basics. When someone asks you, "How are you feeling?" what do you usually say?
Most of the time I just say I'm fine or I'm good. It's simple and easy.
Right, those are the most common answers. But sometimes fine doesn't really explain how you truly feel, does it?
That's true. Sometimes I say I'm fine even when I'm not fine. I think many people do that.
Exactly. So today, we want to teach you more specific ways to talk about your feelings. Let's start with positive feelings. Jack, when was the last time you felt really happy?
Oh, that's easy. Last week I got a message from an old friend I hadn't talked to in years. I felt so happy and surprised.
That's wonderful. So you can say, "I felt happy" or "I felt surprised," but there are many other words for happiness. For example, you can say, "I felt excited."
Oh, yes, I use that word a lot. Like I feel excited when I'm going on a trip or when I'm waiting for something fun to happen.
Good example. What about joyful? That's a more intense word for happy.
Joyful. I don't use that word very often. When would you use it?
You might use it for really special moments, like "I felt joyful when I saw my family after a long time," or "I felt joyful at my friend's wedding."
I see. It's like a deeper happiness, right?
Exactly. Now, another positive feeling is grateful. Do you know this word?
Yes, it means you feel thankful for something, like I feel grateful when someone helps me or gives me something.
Perfect. Can you give me an example?
Sure, I feel grateful to have good friends. I feel grateful when my parents call me to check how I am, things like that.
Those are beautiful examples. Being grateful is a really important feeling. Now, let's talk about another positive feeling, proud.
Oh, I like this word. I feel proud when I accomplish something difficult.
Exactly. Can you think of a time when you felt proud recently?
Well, last month I finished reading a book in English. It was hard because it was a long book with difficult words, but I did it, and I felt really proud of myself.
That's amazing, Jack. You should feel proud. That's a big achievement.
Thank you. What about you, Emma? When do you feel proud?
I feel proud when I help my students improve their English, when they tell me, I can speak better now because of your lessons. That makes me feel so proud and satisfied.
That's a nice feeling. Okay, so we talked about happy feelings, but Emma, life isn't always happy, right?
Unfortunately, no. We also experience negative or difficult feelings, and it's really important to be able to talk about those, too.
Yes, because if you keep negative feelings inside, it can make you feel worse.
Exactly. So let's talk about some common negative feelings. The first one is sad. Everyone knows this word, right?
Yes, it's the opposite of happy. You feel sad when something bad happens.
Right. For example, you might feel sad when a friend moves to another city, or when you watch a sad movie, or when you lose something important.
I felt sad last year when my dog died. That was really hard.
Oh, Jack, I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been very difficult. Did you talk to anyone about it?
Yes, I talked to my family, and it helped. At first, I felt really sad, but after talking and after some time, I felt a little better.
That's good. Time helps with sadness. Now, a similar feeling to sad is disappointed.
Disappointed. That's when something doesn't happen the way you wanted, right?
Exactly. Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine you study really hard for a test, but you don't get a good score. You feel disappointed.
Perfect example. Or maybe you plan a picnic, but then it rains. You feel disappointed.
Yes, or you're excited to meet someone, but they cancel at the last minute. That's disappointing.
All great examples. Now let's talk about angry. This is a strong feeling.
Right. You feel angry when someone does something unfair or when something frustrates you.
Yes, but Jack, how do you express anger in a healthy way? Because some people express it badly.
That's a good question. I think it's important to stay calm and use words to explain why you're angry. Don't shout or say mean things.
Exactly. You can say things like, I feel angry when you don't listen to me, or I felt frustrated when that happened.
Oh, frustrated. That's another word I use a lot.
Yes, frustrated is very common. It's when you feel angry because something is difficult or not working.
Like when my computer is slow, I feel frustrated, or when I can't remember an English word, I feel frustrated.
Those are perfect examples. Frustration is that feeling when you want to do something, but you can't.
Exactly. Okay, what about worried? I think that's another common feeling.
Oh, yes, worry is very common. You feel worried when you think about problems or bad things that might happen in the future.
I feel worried sometimes about my health, or about money, or about my family.
Those are normal worries. Everyone worries sometimes. I feel worried before I have to give a presentation or speak in front of many people.
Really? But you're so good at that.
Thank you, but I still feel nervous beforehand, which brings us to our next feeling, nervous or anxious.
Right, we talked about this earlier. I felt nervous last night because of that scary movie.
Exactly. Nervous and anxious are similar. You feel these things when you're worried about something specific that's coming soon.
Like before a job interview, or before the dentist, or before meeting someone new.
Yes, all good examples. Now here's an interesting feeling, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. What does that mean exactly?
It means you feel like there's too much to do or too much happening. You can't handle everything.
Oh, I feel that sometimes when I have too much work. Like I have 10 things to do and I don't know where to start. I feel overwhelmed.
Perfect. That's exactly it. Many people feel overwhelmed in modern life because there's so much information and so many responsibilities.
So, what do you do when you feel overwhelmed?
I try to stop, take a deep breath, and make a list. Then I do one thing at a time. It helps me feel more in control.
That's good advice. Okay, let's talk about another feeling. What about lonely?
That's an important one. You feel lonely when you want to be with people, but you're alone. Or sometimes you can feel lonely even when you're with people.
Really? How is that possible?
Well, sometimes you're in a group, but you don't feel connected to them. You feel like nobody understands you. That's also loneliness.
Oh, I understand. That sounds really sad.
It is. But the good news is, talking about feelings can help with loneliness. When you share how you feel, you connect with others.
That makes sense. Emma, what about confused? Is that a feeling?
Yes, confusion is definitely a feeling. You feel confused when you don't understand something or when something doesn't make sense.
I feel confused sometimes when people speak English too fast. I can't understand all the words.
That's a very common feeling for English learners. I felt confused a lot when I was learning Spanish.
So it's normal?
Completely normal. Everyone feels confused when learning something new.
Good now. Now let me think. What about embarrassed?
Oh, yes. That's when you feel uncomfortable because you made a mistake or did something awkward in front of other people.
Like when you trip and fall in public, or when you forget someone's name, or when you say something wrong.
Exactly. I felt so embarrassed once when I called my teacher Mom by accident in school.
That happens to everyone. It's so awkward.
It really is. But you know what? Everyone makes mistakes. It's okay to feel embarrassed sometimes.
True. Okay, what about feelings that are not completely positive or completely negative, like surprised?
Good point. Some feelings can be positive or negative depending on the situation. Surprise is one of them.
Right, I can feel surprised in a good way, like when someone gives me an unexpected gift. Or I can feel surprised in a bad way, like when I get bad news.
Exactly. Another one is stressed. That's very common in modern life.
Oh, yes, I feel stressed when I have too many deadlines or when I have problems I need to solve.
Me too. I feel stressed when I have to do many things in a short time. My shoulders get tight and I can't relax.
So, how do you deal with stress?
I try to exercise, take breaks, and talk to friends. Also, I remind myself that stress is temporary. The situation will pass.
That's helpful. You know, Emma, we've talked about so many feelings. How do you know what you're feeling sometimes? Like, how do you identify the feeling?
That's a great question. Sometimes it's not easy. You have to pay attention to your body and your thoughts.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, if your heart is beating fast and your hands are shaking, you might be feeling nervous or scared. If you feel tired and you don't want to do anything, you might be feeling sad or unmotivated.
I see. So your body gives you clues about your feelings.
Exactly. And your thoughts, too. If you keep thinking negative thoughts, you might be feeling worried or anxious.
That makes sense. So it's important to notice these things?
Yes, very important. It's called emotional awareness. When you understand your own feelings, you can manage them better.
And you can also communicate them better to other people.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about how to actually express these feelings in conversation. What phrases can you use?
Well, the simplest way is to say, I feel, and then add the feeling word.
Right. I feel happy, I feel sad, I feel worried. That's the basic structure.
But sometimes you want to explain why you feel that way, right?
Yes, you can add because to explain. For example, I feel happy because I got a promotion at work.
Or I feel nervous because I have a big presentation tomorrow.
Perfect. You can also use when to show the situation. I feel anxious when I have to speak in public.
I feel excited when I travel to new places.
Great. Now, sometimes you want to talk about how you felt in the past. How do you do that?
You just change it to past tense. I felt happy, I felt sad.
Exactly. Yesterday, I felt really tired after work. Last week, I felt disappointed when my plans got canceled.
That's easy. What about if you want to say how you've been feeling for a longer time?
Good question. You can use present perfect. I've been feeling stressed lately. I've been feeling really good this month.
Oh, I like that. Lately is a useful word.
Yes, it means recently or in the recent period of time. You can also say recently or these days.
I've been feeling tired recently. I'm feeling really motivated these days.
Perfect. Now, sometimes you want to ask someone about their feelings. What questions can you ask?
The most common is, how are you feeling?
Right, but if you want to be more specific, you can ask, what's wrong? Or, is everything okay?
Or if someone looks upset, you can say, you seem sad. What's going on?
Exactly. And here's an important tip. When someone shares their feelings with you, show that you're listening. Say things like, I understand, or that sounds difficult.
Or, I'm sorry to hear that if it's something negative.
Yes, and if it's something positive, you can say, I'm so happy for you, or that's wonderful.
These responses show empathy.
Exactly. Empathy means you understand and care about how another person feels. It's very important in relationships.
Emma, what if someone doesn't want to talk about their feelings? Sometimes people are private.
That's a good point. You should respect that. You can say, I'm here if you want to talk, or let me know if you need anything.
So you offer support, but you don't push them.
Exactly. Everyone is different. Some people like to talk about feelings a lot, and some people are more private.
I think I'm in the middle. I don't talk about feelings all the time, but with close friends and family, I do.
That's normal. The important thing is to be able to express your feelings when you need to.
Absolutely. You know, Emma, we've talked about so many feelings today.
We really have, from positive feelings like happy and grateful to negative feelings like sad and anxious, to how to express them in conversation.
This is really useful information for English learners.
I agree. And remember, everyone has feelings. It's part of being human. Don't be afraid to talk about them. You know, Jack, while we were talking, we used many useful words and phrases about feelings. Let's go through some of the most important ones so our viewers can really understand and use them.
Great idea. This will help everyone remember the vocabulary.
First word, grateful. This means you feel thankful for something good in your life. You appreciate what you have.
So it's like when someone helps you, you feel grateful to them?
Exactly. For example, I feel grateful for my health, or I'm grateful to have supportive friends.
I can also say, I'm grateful that you helped me with my homework.
Perfect. The noun form is gratitude. I want to express my gratitude to everyone who supported me.
That's a good word. I should use it more often.
What's something you're grateful for right now, Jack?
I'm grateful that I have this job teaching English. It makes me happy, and I get to meet interesting people like you, Emma.
Aw, that's sweet. I'm grateful for that too. Okay, next word, overwhelmed.
This is when you feel like there's too much happening, right? You can't handle it all.
Exactly. It's that feeling when you have too many responsibilities, too many problems, or too much information all at once.
For example, I feel overwhelmed by all my work this week.
Yes. Or she felt overwhelmed when she started her new job because there was so much to learn.
I remember feeling overwhelmed during exam time in university. So many tests, so many things to study.
That's very common. Now, here's an important tip. If you feel overwhelmed, try to break big tasks into smaller tasks. It makes things more manageable.
Good advice. Okay, what's the next word?
Next is frustrated. This is when you feel angry or annoyed because something is difficult or not working.
Like when you try to fix something, but it doesn't work, you feel frustrated.
Exactly. For example, I feel frustrated when my internet connection is slow.
Or he got frustrated because he couldn't solve the math problem.
Yes, the verb is frustrate. Technology frustrates me sometimes.
And the noun is frustration. I felt a lot of frustration today.
Perfect. Jack, what frustrates you the most?
I get frustrated when I explain something clearly, but the other person still doesn't understand. I think, why? I explained it so well.
I understand that feeling. Okay, next word, relieved.
Relieved. That's when you feel better because a problem is gone or something stressful ended.
Exactly. It's like a weight has been lifted from your shoulders. You are worried, and now you're not.
For example, I felt relieved when the exam was finally over.
Perfect. Or she felt relieved when the doctor said everything was fine.
They felt relieved when they found their lost dog.
All great examples. Relief is such a good feeling, isn't it?
It really is, like, finally it's over.
Exactly. Next word, anxious. This is a very common feeling in modern life.
Anxious is like being nervous and worried at the same time, right?
Yes, it's a stronger word than nervous. When you're anxious, you feel worried, nervous, and uncomfortable. Your mind keeps thinking about problems.
For example, I feel anxious before job interviews.
Good. Or she's been feeling anxious about her health lately.
Many students feel anxious during exam season.
Exactly. The noun is anxiety. He suffers from anxiety.
That's a serious condition for some people, right?
Yes, some people have anxiety disorders, which means they feel anxious very often or very intensely. It's important to talk to a doctor if anxiety affects your daily life.
Good to know. Okay, next word.
Next is embarrassed. This is when you feel uncomfortable or ashamed because you made a mistake in front of other people.
Like when you do something awkward and everyone sees it.
Exactly. For example, I felt embarrassed when I tripped and fell in front of everyone.
Or he was embarrassed when he realized his shirt was inside out all day.
Yes. Or she felt embarrassed when she called her boss the wrong name.
These things happen to everyone.
They do. The verb is embarrass. That situation really embarrassed me.
And the noun is embarrassment. I felt a lot of embarrassment.
Exactly. Jack, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you recently?
Oh no, do I have to answer that?
Yes?
Okay, fine. Last month I was in a video meeting and I thought my microphone was off, so I started singing to myself, but the microphone was on and everyone heard me.
Oh no, that is embarrassing.
I felt so embarrassed, my face turned red.
Well, at least you're brave enough to share it with us. Okay, next word, lonely.
This is when you feel alone and you want to be with people, right?
Yes, or when you feel like nobody understands you or cares about you. It's a sad feeling of disconnection.
I felt lonely when I moved to a new city where I didn't know anyone.
Perfect example. Or even though she was at the party, she felt lonely because she couldn't connect with anyone.
He's been feeling lonely since his best friend moved away.
Yes, the noun is loneliness. Loneliness is a common problem in modern society.
That's sad but true. Many people feel lonely today.
Yes, that's why it's important to reach out to people and build connections. Even a simple message to a friend can help with loneliness.
Good advice. Okay, what's our next word?
Next is proud. This is when you feel happy and satisfied about something you or someone else achieved.
Like when you accomplish something difficult, you feel proud of yourself.
Exactly. For example, I'm proud of my son for graduating from university.
Or she felt proud when she finished her first marathon.
I'm proud that I learned to speak English.
All great examples. The noun is pride. He felt a sense of pride.
Yes, and here's an interesting thing. Pride can sometimes be negative if you have too much of it, but generally feeling proud of achievements is a good thing.
Right, it's about balance. You should feel proud but not arrogant.
Exactly. Okay, let's do one more word. Stressed.
Oh, everyone knows this feeling. It's when you feel pressure and worry because of problems or responsibilities.
Yes, stress is very common in work, school, and life in general.
I feel stressed when I have too many deadlines.
She's been stressed about her exams.
They felt stressed during the busy holiday season.
Perfect. The noun is stress. I have a lot of stress in my life right now.
And the verb is also stress. This situation is really stressing me out.
Exactly. Now here's important advice. A little bit of stress is normal and can even help you perform better, but too much stress is bad for your health.
So what should people do if they're too stressed?
Take breaks, exercise, talk to someone, get enough sleep, and try relaxation techniques like deep breathing.
All good suggestions.
Okay, so let's quickly review all the vocabulary words we just learned. We have grateful, overwhelmed, frustrated, relieved, anxious, embarrassed, lonely, proud, and stressed.
Those are all really useful words for talking about feelings in English.
Okay, Emma, that was a lot of talking about feelings today.
It really was. But feelings are such an important part of life and communication. I hope our viewers learned a lot.
I think they did. But let's think about what we covered so we can remember everything clearly.
Good idea. Let's recap. First, we talked about positive feelings. We learned words like happy, excited, joyful, grateful, and proud. These are feelings we have when good things happen or when we appreciate something.
Right. We gave examples like feeling happy when you see an old friend, feeling grateful for your health and relationships, and feeling proud when you accomplish something difficult.
Exactly. Then we moved to negative or difficult feelings. We learned words like sad, disappointed, angry, frustrated, worried, anxious, overwhelmed, lonely, and embarrassed.
These are feelings we have when things don't go well, when we have problems, or when we're in uncomfortable situations.
Yes, and we talked about how it's normal and okay to have these feelings. Everyone experiences them. The important thing is to be able to recognize them and express them.
Right. After that, we talked about how to express feelings in English. We learned the basic structure, I feel, plus the feeling word, like I feel happy or I feel sad.
And we can add because to explain why. I feel happy because I got good news. Or we can use when to show the situation. I feel nervous when I speak in public.
We also talked about past feelings. I felt disappointed yesterday, and present perfect for longer periods. I've been feeling stressed lately.
Exactly. Then we discussed how to ask about other people's feelings. How are you feeling? What's wrong? Is everything okay?
And we learned how to respond with empathy, like, I understand, that sounds difficult, I'm sorry to hear that, or I'm so happy for you.
Yes, empathy is so important. It shows you care about the other person.
After that, we had our vocabulary breakdown, where we looked closely at 9 important feeling words and learned how to use them with examples.
Right. We learned grateful, overwhelmed, frustrated, relieved, anxious, embarrassed, lonely, proud, and stressed.
Those are all very useful words that English speakers use all the time.
Absolutely. So, as you can see, talking about feelings in English isn't that complicated. You just need to know the vocabulary and the basic structures.
And the most important thing is to practice. Don't be afraid to express how you feel when you speak English.
Exactly. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. And remember, expressing your feelings helps you connect with other people and builds better relationships.
That's true in any language.
Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part of the video.
Yes, we love reading your comments and learning about your experiences.
Our question of the day is, what feeling do you experience most often, and what makes you feel that way?
That's a good question. For me, I think the feeling I experience most often is content. That means I feel satisfied and peaceful. Not super excited, but not sad either. Just good.
That's a nice feeling to have regularly. What makes you feel content?
I feel content when I have my morning coffee, when I finish my work for the day, or when I spend time with my family. Simple things.
I love that. Simple pleasures are the best. For me, I think I feel curious very often. I always want to learn new things and understand how things work.
That makes sense. You're always asking questions and reading books.
Yes, I feel curious when I meet new people, when I discover new topics, or when I travel to new places. Curiosity makes life interesting.
That's a great attitude. See, we have different answers, and that's okay. Everyone is different.
Exactly. So viewers, we want to know about you. What feeling do you experience most often? Maybe you feel happy most of the time. Maybe you feel stressed because you're busy. Maybe you feel grateful or excited or peaceful.
And tell us what makes you feel that way. Give us some details.
You can write something like, I feel, feeling word, most often because, reason. For example, I feel excited most often because I love trying new things.
Or, I feel calm most often because I like to meditate and spend time in nature.
Or I feel stressed most often because I have a lot of responsibilities at work and home.
Please tell us in the comments below. We really want to read your answers.
And you know what? Writing your answer is great practice for your English, too. You're using the vocabulary we just learned.
That's right, so it helps us understand you better and helps you practice writing about feelings in English. It's a win-win.
We'll try to read and like as many comments as we can.
Yes, we love hearing from you.
Okay, everyone, we're coming to the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us know what kind of content you like.
And if you haven't subscribed to Daily English Talk yet, please click the subscribe button right now.
And don't forget to click the little bell icon next to it so you get notifications when we post new videos.
That way, you won't forget to join us for our next lesson. We post new videos regularly with natural conversations, useful vocabulary, and practical English tips.
You are all great students, and we really appreciate your dedication to learning English.
Keep practicing, and remember, expressing your feelings is a sign of strength, not weakness. Don't be afraid to share how you feel.
Absolutely. Communication is about connecting with others, and feelings are a big part of that.
We'll see you in the next video.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night wherever you are in the world.
Take care of yourselves and each other.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.